I'm already in the hive before I started taking pictures, and they still don't have the queen released yet, but they've almost got her totally released. The bees were out of feed in their feeder, so I've got to put them some more honey out in here. But I think by tonight they will probably have her released, and then tomorrow I will be able to show you a picture of her walking around. This pad right here is called a bee pollen pad. I put that in there because pollen is their protein, and it's a man-made one, but anyway, it will help them get started and do the things that they need to do. And anyway, but I do think because they were about 2/3 or 3/4 of the way through the candy plug, that they will have her out before tomorrow. I'm going to try to straighten that on back up there. Does not want to stay. I'm going to try to get a drop of honey on my finger and see if I can get a picture of one of them stopping and getting some honey off of my finger. Get my camera down there where you can see them. Alright, there is one that has stopped, two that has stopped to eat off of my finger, three that has stopped to eat off of my finger. So I'll feel them flying around, bumping my finger and my other fingers as they are flying around, but those are interested in what's on my finger, cleaning it off. So I've got to put them some more honey out in their feeder that they've got. Bees, for the most part, are not mean, unruly characters, but like you and I, they don't like their home being broken into, and they don't like us robbing their food away from them from time to time. See the one walking around on my thumb, and I don't even have any honey on my thumb. I didn't realize that one was walking around on my hand, but down toward my finger to where the honey is where that one went. I keep changing the focus. I'm trying to hold the door open with my foot. I'm trying to let them clean the honey up while I'm doing all this at one time. But you can see back on the queen cage, they have surrounded it. So by tomorrow she should be out and she should be laying eggs. As soon as they get finished eating the honey off my finger, well, I will take my finger out of there and then pour them some honey in their feeder and then close them back up. But a bee's last defense against predators and things is stinging, because any time a bee stings, it has given its life for the colony. So they don't take it too lightly because they know that they're going to die. I'm going to move my finger back and then move it to where maybe I can hold the camera and focus on that. And you can see them. If you look real close, you can see their tongues. Well, I'm having a hard time getting it in focus. You can see their tongue stuck out, and they are flying, or they are working very hard to clean that honey off of my finger. But you see their little little proboscises or little tongues or whatever you want to call it, working on lapping that honey up. See if there's any on the back side of it. Yep. Yep. They will clean my fingernail and the honey off of my finger cleaner than, or at least as clean as I can do it with soap and water. Now, do I recommend you go out and get in a beehive and try that? No. There's 2 or 3 reasons why. Number one, you've got to know the signs when they go to getting agitated. You've got to know when you need to go out and do it, and that sort of thing. And am I taking a risk on getting stung? Yes, there's always that possibility. Well, I guess that's about it for the day. I'll make a quick pan shot over here. This is their feeder, and I will put it back in the hive. It has screen wire in there where I can pour honey in there, and they can walk in and out on the screen wire and gather up the honey. Alright, let me get back to focusing on my finger.